Why, hello! Come on in, Humphrey, look who it is! Oh, sorry about my box in your way. Come on in. Hello, I'm so glad you're here. This cardboard box reminds me that there is so much you can make out of cardboard, especially cardboard toilet paper tubes. So today, let's make binoculars together. For this craft, we are going to need 3. And we are also going to need some markers or something you can use to make them pretty cool looking. You're going to need some string, any kind of string will do, an old shoelace, some yarn, extra twine you had laying around. I will also be using a hole punch, but if you do not have a hole punch, you can use a scissor, which is our next thing, a scissor. Now, if you're not old enough to use a scissor, be so careful and make sure there's an adult with you. And the last thing I don't want to forget is a glue gun. Normal glue or tape also works. Begin by, making yours look cool. Now, why are we making binoculars? Explorers like to use them when they're watching animals, for instance, because they make faraway things look up close. Pretend ones are still fun to look through to make believe like you're exploring. Take your time and make them your own. Alright, next we're going to take our scissor. I'm only going to use a little bit. I'm going to cut off the top here. I'm going to cut that in half because I'm going to use that as what fastens it together nice and strong. So I have designed those. So next up, I'm going to use my hot glue. You could use tape or you could use normal glue to put these together. We are going to glue our 2 strappy straps right there. Just a dot, not a lot, on one side. The other side's going to do the exact same thing. That looks pretty cool. Now, while you're waiting for it to dry, you can get your string. It's going to be long enough for it to drape around our neck comfortably so we can use our binoculars. Now, cut a little bit more off the cardboard tube that you already cut up. And you're going to make 2 rectangles. And you can color them. Put a nice big dot of glue. Put the string down very carefully. And before it gets dry, put another dot of glue. But you're going to press this down and it's going to actually make a very, very strong seal. The way we secured the string is actually really strong. They may not be like the real thing that can zoom in and see far away things up close. They help you focus on whatever you're looking at. I really like these. So you can play around with these outside, pretend you're exploring and looking for wild animals. So now it is time to clean up a little bit before we play with them.
Let's take our time in this moment, a time in this life, a time in this moment. It's good to be alive. Ooh. Let's take our time to explore more. Time in our mind. It's time to explore more. I wonder what we'll find.
Need a friend to tell us that we are indeed loved, that we are capable of great things. So much to learn, so many places to go. You got a friend in Miss Dani Mo. In Miss Dani Mo.
standing